my name is Søren Brandborg, and I'd like to show you my game called Playful Gods. It's a competitive and fun family to entry-level board game playing 2 to 4 players. It takes about 25 to 45 minutes to play depending on experience and player count. The age is set to 10 years plus. It involves some cards on hand, some area movement, and an ever-changing, rotating board game, and some take that. It takes a couple of minutes to set up and only 5 minutes to explain. The theme is about becoming the next demigod with the Greek gods at Olympus. Players have been selected to play against each other, and the first one to reach the center of this arena will win the game. The main board itself is made of these round, rotating circles, rotating freely in any direction. Every player will have some meeple that needs to get to the center of the game. Also, every player will have a board game. This is where opponents play their cards. Also, every player will have cards on their hand. These will be representing the same elements that are on the rotating board. These are earth, fire, water, ether, and air. Of course, we have the Playful Gods. These will be drawn during the game and will mix up everything. We have a reference card that every player can have. This explains all the details and of things that can be done, all the actions that can be performed. And finally, we have a rule set. So, gameplay is very simple. Players have 5 cards on hand, and they can use as many cards as they like in one round. They will get more cards later. So in this example, I'm playing blue. I can see here on my hand that I have 2 water. That will enables me to build a bridge if I like to, but my nearest one is over here, a couple of fields away. So I might consider using fire card here to move to this fire element. Notice how some of these have icons on them. These enable you to rotate the corresponding ring, so number 1, 2, and 3. In this case, I might want to use this number 1 to actually rotate closer to my water field here. Now I can discard 2 water and build my bridge. My last card, I can't use that in my turn. I have to wait because I need a water to get onto that bridge now built. But I can see over here that green actually might want to use a red to get to his bridge over here. So I'm gonna consider putting it here. Now, putting a card here will block the use of that particular element for that particular player for 1 round. So when it gets to green, he cannot play a fire card in his turn. I might also want to say that the rotation of ring number 1, which we're both standing on, is now blocked because there is a 1 on this card as well. I can also use it here. The game comes with 2 expansions that can be used by experienced players. They can be used individually or together. The first expansion is on the player board itself. It gives us 2 new places for opponents to put their cards. So I'm playing blue here. I'm in a pretty good spot. I can move up if I want to, but an opponent may want to put a card here. So in this case, it's a green earth card. And that means that when it's my turn, the first thing I have to do is play this card on my player board. So that would effectively mean that I would have to move out away from the goal. So the opponent could also choose to put a forced rotation on this area. So this means that I have to rotate ring number 2 one field as the first thing I have to do when I start my turn. Meaning that I could then choose which way, but I do have to rotate. It could be like this, meaning that I'm now moved away from the bridge that I already built. The other expansion are with the elements themselves. So we have these element tokens that gives players additional powers. So for instance, if somebody turned all the circles so that 4 elements are on a row, they can then pick up one of these tokens. There is one for each of the elements, and this allows me to have great power of the play. I could, for instance, with the air, I can move an opponent 2 fields. I might be able to remove a bridge or choose an opponent that has to play with visible cards. So the rules of this game are super simple. It only takes 3 pages to learn the game. The rules also come with an explanation of the 2 expansions and a written explanation of a 3-player game, how the play could happen. This game has been play tested well over 50 times, including blind testing the rules. Over 100 people have played the game, ranging from children to adults, families, groups of friends, board game groups, and game designers. They all tell me it's fun and it's easy to pick up, and often they want a rematch and ask me where to buy it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you'll enjoy playing this game. Thank you for watching. Bye.